Welcome back to Alaskan Ballistics. Today we got a holster review for you. As many of you know, my Glock 19 is my EDC. This is one I traded for from Chook. And it's got that battle-worn green bronzes Cerakote on it. I don't know, I don't like it. Maybe y'all can tell me where to get a totally OD green Cerakote. That would be awesome. But anyway, I digress. I've been carrying it in the last 2 or 3 months in this Desantis tuck holster, this SOF tuck, and you can see it right there. And pros and cons, and I'll throw in some B footage of it, me drawing from it, and hopefully not shooting myself. The holster is very comfortable at first. However, as it starts to wear, in this area here particularly, the gun can start to kind of not poke through the leather, but the leather's soft enough and thin enough that if you ever belt too tight, or you know, it can just kind of start rubbing you there. So in comfortability, comfortableness, whatever the word is there, I give it kind of an A-. I've always liked the soft leather as far as comfortability is there. As far as concealability, very concealable. It tucks it deep. If you don't like it too deep, you can adjust it here by undoing your screw. You can adjust the cant. Of course, this screw is loosened up a little bit, so I need to go back and Loctite it. But you know, as far as concealability and cant and wearability, very good. I give it an A+ there. Definitely good there. As far as quality, kind of give it the B. Solid B. It's good suede leather here. That's just, you know, very comfortable, very easy to pull the gun out. It wasn't even that stiff when it was new. The quality is extremely well built. You know, you do have to Loctite this just like any other holster, but the quality is well made. It doesn't rub you raw in here, anything like that. No sharp edges like on some of the original Galcos, or some of the Galcos that have that stiff edge right here on the inside the waistband. The hook is really nice. It goes, you know, perfectly as far as over your pants here and under your belt there, and it doesn't lift up with it. Awesome holster. As far as that, cost was like $35.99 at Cabela's, so it's, you know, not an expensive holster. So cost is, you know, an A+. The biggest minus, and I give it an F on this holster, would be your ability to reholster it. Just because, you know, maybe it's just my fat gut and roll, but when this is in your pants and your belt's around it, it gets kind of squeezed, and you got to kind of pull your pants out and pull your belt out, and then make sure your finger's off the trigger to put it back in. So you can see, especially you can see right there even, that it can hang up on that part right there, so on the trigger guard. So that is the biggest thing. Not a huge deal as far as I'm concerned, but I do give it an F for reholsterability. And the thing that gives it the F for reholsterability gives it the same as far as comfort is what gives it the A, the fact that it's so flexible and so soft. So a Kydex holster would have an A+ in rigidability, but not quite as comfortable, especially if you got your belt too tight. So I like it. It works well. I haven't had any sweat issues on, you know, bleeding through the leather, snow issues if I've fallen in the snow, because it's inside the waistband. It doesn't really get affected. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. As I said, there'll be some footage intermixed within here about me drawing and firing it. But pretty good holster for the money. Kind of holster month here on Alaska Ballistics. Not as good as 1776 Robustus holster month, of course. But a nice, beautiful holster, comfortable, and it works. For $35.99 at your local shop, you can probably find it cheaper online. Definitely, you know, overall, you know, a couple of A's, a B, and an F. You know, just depends on how you think about it. I said overall it's a C+, B-, B+ holster. Just depends on how you feel about it. There we go.
Okay, now it's recording.
Takes a little bit. Very hard to reholster the gun.
Yeah.
these soft leather holsters.
Yeah, that's why I don't do leather very often anymore.
Yeah, I literally have to pull it out. I've undone my belt. And see, it's catching on the soft leather right there. That's where it's catching. Very concealable.
Probably comfortable too.
Very comfortable. A little bit, if you get your belt too tight, it'll start to dig into you. I mean, lightweight jacket. One thing I've noticed, you need to put your keys in your other pocket here. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
So, there we go. But trying to reholster it again. I feel like you have to reach down there too close to the trigger guard to reholster it properly.
Probably not safe.
Probably not. So I've been carrying it for 2 months like this, and you know, I haven't had to reholster it. You know, in the wintertime I'd just throw the gun in the pocket when the cops got there or something, but you know.
Right.
So here we go again. Not bad. Not bad. Good way to shoot your leg off. Gotta be really careful reholstering. Very concealable though, you can't really tell I have it, right?
No.
So that's my Desantis tuck holster. And it tucks it deep. Reholstering, it gets an F. Comfortable, it's an A- or B+, somewhere in there. Like I said, the suede leather tends to wear at the end. It tends to really fit pretty bad there. So then you get the reholstering. There's just not enough structure around this part of the holster, and the inside catches on the gun, this part right here. So reholstering, F-. You know, it's affordable, $35.99 at Cabela's or $34.99 or something like that. So they're, you know, their retail price, so they're pretty affordable. Good company, well built. The stitching hasn't come off in 2 months or anything like that. It's not, you know, you can see the sides aren't really ripping or anything like that. I do need to re-Loctite this, but you can it any way you want to. You can tuck it deeper, all right, or I have it on its deepest setting. You can not tuck it quite as deep by changing where this is at. Very, very, very comfortable. Affordable, but reholstering gets an F, because if you have to put your gun back in it, you're gonna have to almost take your pants off to put your gun back in it. Alaskan Ballistics, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. God bless, take care, we will see you at the range.